Hey guys, Sarah Sampson here, beauty influencer with Pharmacy USA and leader of Team Glitz Mavens, coming at you hot today with a topic that's actually really awkward. This is a very awkward topic, I'm not gonna lie. Um, it's one of those things that we're all thinking, but none of us are willing to say. Or I don't know. I don't know why this isn't a conversation we're having. But there are so many amazing things about network marketing. There's the income opportunity. There's the networking opportunity. It's called network marketing for a reason. You get to meet new people. There's being able to find purpose outside of being wife and mom or, stay at home husband, whatever you are. There's this opportunity to create income from home, to travel more, to be more financially free. So many amazing things come out of network marketing. But with the positive, there comes a few things, and I think part of it has to do with the fact, like, if we really think about it, it is a really we're in an industry that's really run by women. Okay, we might have the male CEOs of the companies. There's men, in certain companies like Beachbody and the fitness ones, and even in my industry, pharmacy, there are men. There's some gorgeous people in this company, but in this business, we are run by women, and we're very emotionally driven very often. And I think what ends up happening is it takes over our senses. Um, so some of the things that I feel like we really need to change and things we need to leave in 2020, leave them here in 2020. Excuses. Stop making excuses for why this isn't working for you. Stop making excuses for why that company was no good for you or no good. Okay, there's a difference between no good and no good for you, and we'll talk about that in a minute. Stop making false promises when you are trying to recruit people. There are so many women who fail in this business, not because this business isn't good, but because they're given this false promise that if they join this business, they're going to make money right away. They're going to be paying bills. They're going to rise to the top next week, and they're never going to have to think about working outside the home again. That is just not true. It is a job like any other job. It takes time and energy and tons of work. People don't see the amount of work that goes into network marketing. And it's not just hanging out on your phone all day. I hate to say it, like false promises. Let's stop that, okay? And what is it? The I'm the best for you complex. In network marketing, this is the one I really want to cover. In network marketing, there is this unspoken rule that if you're with a company, they are the best in the world. Maybe they are, and maybe they're just what's best for you. Pharmacy is what's best for me. I am not going to keep it a secret. I have never kept it a secret. I've been with five different companies. This is my fifth company. I have been with six if you count pharmacy, six uplines. I'm friends with all of them except for one. Now, I want to be clear, like, the reason I'm pointing this out is so often we leave a company and we're immediately told by our upline, you need to post why you left that company and why you joined this company. Let's stop that in 2021. Let's stop doing that. Because the reality is, unless you're saying it was not the right fit for me, it's not where I was supposed to be, it just wasn't me, then it doesn't need to be said. I don't believe there is a network marketing company out there, unless it is a true pyramid scheme, which is not even legal in the US. You're not going to find an actual pyramid scheme. I hate to say it. Everyone's always like, it's a pyramid scheme. Unless they're leading with recruiting and not promoting product, then no, they are not. They are not a pyramid scheme. But unless they're doing something that shady. I know there's some crypto ones that have been cropping up that are actually Ponzi schemes. That's not to say all of them are. I want to put that out there. I know I've got some crypto girls on my newsfeed. Not all cryptos are Ponzi schemes, okay? Do I trust them? No, not because they're not trustworthy, but because I've seen enough of both sides that I don't want to get tricked into believing one of them is legitimate and then it be another Ponzi scheme. You know what I mean? So I'm just really careful about that stuff. But unless a company is doing something that unethical, and I'm not talking about an upline, I'm not talking about one part of the team, I'm not talking that, I am talking the company itself. Unless the company itself is doing something illegal, unethical, just downright wrong, stop blaming the company for your lack of success in the company. Don't even bring the uplines into it. What you really need to focus on now, if you've changed companies or are changing companies, isn't what didn't work there. You need to focus on what's working where you are. I've been with 5 different companies. I can tell you, I am friends with, like I said, 4 of my 5 previous uplines. That fifth upline is no longer there because it was toxic. The relationship there was not good. When I changed uplines, when I changed companies, I got a lot of backlash from this upline, and she took it personally when it wasn't personal whatsoever. So I had to cut her out. But I am friends with my upline Janine. I'm friends with my upline Cheryl. I'm friends with my upline Glory. I'm friends with, my most previous upline, Stephanie. I love Stephanie to death. If it was not for Stephanie, I wouldn't even be at Pharmacy, because I had legitimately given up on network marketing when she reminded me there was good in it. So I want us to stop blaming the company. I want us to stop blaming the upline and really take responsibility. If a company didn't work for us, it's a few things. It could have been we didn't work hard enough. It could be we didn't listen to our upline when they said, you need to get to know people. You need to be posting. You need to go live, whatever. It could be that it wasn't a good fit. I can tell you that for me, the majority of the problem was I didn't take my upline's advice. I was as stubborn as a mule. I did not work consistently. I would go do really good one month and then like the next month completely fall off. That was me. That wasn't the company. That wasn't the comp plan. That wasn't my upline. That was me. Okay. And the companies just weren't a good fit for me. The company themselves, I've never been with a company that I cannot stand behind. I love every single one of them. I will tell you right now what I've been with. I've been with Tupperware. Great products. They've been around for years, and they have good products. I'm not really into Tupperware, but it was my first experience with network marketing, and I fell in love with network marketing because of Tupperware. And I love my upline to this day. We still talk every once in a while. We get along great. The next company I was with was Premier Designs. Jewelry. I'm wearing some of it right now. I gotta be honest with you, I don't wear a ton of jewelry in real life. It was not a good fit for me because I'm a country girl. Makeup I can do. Jewelry, I have sensory issues. To me, it gets heavy. I cannot wear it all day. I end up ripping it off before I even get out of my car to go home. So for me, I felt like I was being dishonest with people when I made it sound like I accessorized all the time when I don't. At least here with Pharmacy, like I wear makeup, but I'm also very clear. I don't wear makeup every day. I go live without makeup sometimes. I go live with lots of makeup sometimes. And then like today, I used a tinted moisturizer, a lip liner, and some mascara. Easy peasy, right? So the thing that I really feel like we need to leave in 2020 is this idea that if a company doesn't work out for us, it was the company's fault. Do we have bad experiences in network marketing? 100%. Have all of my experiences been good? No. But I have had enough good experiences to know that network marketing is an incredible space and it's an incredible opportunity for people to earn money. I'm not here talking about my company in particular. I'm saying network marketing as a whole. Okay? I was not a good fit for Premier Designs. We just covered that. But there are people out there who love jewelry and they do really well with Premier Designs, with Paparazzi, with whatever other jewelry companies are out there, and they have a fun time with it. They get to enjoy it. For me, it was hard. It wasn't natural for me. It didn't come naturally. I didn't enjoy it. And I was also on the cusp of like the internet age. We weren't really doing hey girl messages yet. And thank the Lord we're not doing them now either. Praise you, Jesus. Okay. But there was a point in time when Hey Girl worked. Now it's not that time. Now it's kind of one of those things where if you don't know someone and you send that message, it's a pretty quick delete or block. And that's coming from someone who respects the grind. I do. But I can't take that. 1 second. Let me go turn the TV off. If you're not watching. Sorry, that was distracting. My daughter was watching Frozen 2 and she disappeared, so I'm just gonna turn it off. She'll notice, but it won't matter. So basically, where I was going with this, when we switch companies, or when we join a network marketing company, we need to be looking for a few things. First of all, is the person you're joining trashing another company to recruit? Are they trashing their past uplines to recruit? Are they saying, oh, you don't want to go there, they're crap? I've fallen into that trap. And can I tell you the secret about when I fell into that trap? I was unhappy with myself. I was discontent where I was. And instead of taking responsibility, I was placing blame elsewhere. Were those companies still for me? No, not at all. But at the same time, that's not what I said. That's not what I told people. I didn't say, oh, that company wasn't for me. I told people the dirt, the stuff that would make them have a bad opinion of the company. And honest to God, like, I feel so bad for doing that because I love those companies. Still not for me, but they could be for someone. The thing about network marketing is not one company is for everyone. There is so many different companies. You've got Pharmacy, you have Mary Kay, Avon, Lime Life, Tupperware, Pampered Chef, Rodan and Fields or something like that. Beachbody, Herbalife, Truvi, Plexus. There's a bunch. There's a lot. Arbonne. So many different companies that offer so many different things. It's easy to find something that you enjoy. So instead of blaming the company, start looking at yourself. Did you join for the money or because you knew you were going to enjoy it? When picking a company, I really highly recommend finding something you know you're going to be passionate about. I didn't do that at first. I picked what I thought was going to make me some money from home and get me out of the house. I started with home parties, and honestly, for a while, that was good for me. I needed that time out of the house. I was a stay-at-home mom with 3 toddlers under the age of 5, and it was a lot. It was a lot. So for me, it was a good thing. But while it served a purpose for a time, the company itself was not for me. That's not to say it's not for anyone. And the company itself was good. I did not have all positive experiences in any company that I was at, but I didn't have all negative ones either. We need to really stop focusing on the crap that happens. You know, we're women. Crap happens. Drama happens. We need to face it, deal with it, and move on. And if you can't do that, then this might not be the space for you. I spent a long time thinking that network marketing wasn't for me based on something that one of my past uplines said to me. And I felt like this is supposed to be a network business. This is supposed to be, you know, you make new friends, you meet new people, make new connections, sell some product along the way, build a team. And she legitimately told me, I am not here to be your friend. And I was like, I thought we already were. And it really sullied my opinion of network marketing. But that was not a reflection of the company itself. That was not a reflection of my upline's upline, her downline, or the team itself, or even like nothing. It was not a reflection of anything except for where her heart was at that time. And like I said, I am still friends with all of my past uplines. Me not being in their company was not any reason for them not to like me and me not to like them, because it had nothing to do with them. There was nothing personally involved. And a lot of times that's the case. You leave a company because it's not for you. Sometimes there's personal feelings involved, but you got to get past those. And instead of building your business on this company sucks, come join me, build your company, your business on this company is fabulous. Let me tell you why. Pharmacy is an incredible company. We have an incredible compensation plan. I'm on an incredible team. I have incredible CEOs. But you know what? Mary Kay is awesome too. And I'm okay with saying that. If you like Mary Kay, join Mary Kay. But let's stop saying I left Mary Kay because they're a junk company and their products suck. Do I love all of their products? No. Is it a crap company? Absolutely not. Did I have bad experiences there? Maybe, but did they really tie into why I left? Not really. It just wasn't for me. You know, hey Kayla, you know, we need to stop doing this. It's driving me crazy, and I'm not seeing this in one place or another. I'm seeing it constantly. I have a lot of network marketers here on my Facebook. I love connecting with other network marketers. I am constantly cheering other people on, and I feel like that is not the norm, and it really should be. We need to stop company shaming. Stop company shaming. And, you know, Yes, like Samantha said, some people can only build from tearing others down. Like, how embarrassing. Like, yeah, how embarrassing. To me, it's even embarrassing. Like, um, when I first left Premier Designs and I joined Mary Kay, I did this whole video on why I left Premier Designs. And I was given this impression like I had to have something wrong with Premier Designs in order to leave it, when in reality, there was nothing wrong with the company. There was nothing wrong. I made money with Premier Designs. I did really well with Premier Designs for a while. And it just wasn't for me. But I was left with this idea that if I didn't give people a good enough reason for leaving, then they wouldn't take me seriously over there at Mary Kay. But the reality was, all I had to say was, Premier Designs and I were not a good fit. I don't wear a ton of jewelry. I do wear it for lives every once in a while. I do wear it for special occasions. But, like, jewelry's not my jam. I do love makeup, however, and that is what drew me to Mary Kay. When I left Mary Kay, there was a lot going on. I was not happy in my own heart and soul. So, like, you know, instead of saying all these negative things about Premier Designs, I can tell you what I did wrong. And I feel like this is something that goes around. It's not just me. This happens constantly. People leave a company and they want to blame everyone under the sun, the company, their upline, the compensation plan, when in reality, it's probably something going on in their own lives and they just need to take responsibility. We need to be taking responsibility for ourselves. So in 2021, let's stop trashing other companies. And if the company is not for you, move on, go to another company, do what you got to do. But only talk about the positive stuff. And because, when you talk trash about another company, when you join another company, you're going to bring people in that are so negative that your team's not even going to really accomplish anything. It'll, don't get me wrong, it'll work for a while. It is. I've seen it happen. I've seen this happen. People join a team because they're like, oh, well, she doesn't like this company. I was going to join them, but like, no, not anymore. But you set the tone for your own team when you complain. You set the tone for your team when you down on other companies. You set the tone for your team when you don't support other women. We're constantly on network marketing, in network marketing, on our Facebook pages, we're constantly saying women supporting women. But are we really supporting each other? Are we? Like, really? I can give you a list of 10 people that are not in my company that I turn to constantly. They're in different companies. We support one another. We love on one another. But it's like I said, it's not the norm. 10 people out of 4,000 friends. And most of my friends are in network marketing in some way, shape, or form. That to me is unbelievable. And I don't think women really understand what they're doing. I wrote this down. Like, I made notes and I'm like off the cuff at the moment. But I wrote down this one note and it had to do with Target and Walmart. Now, we both know who the better of the two is. Like, Target. Okay. But Target doesn't sit there and trash Walmart, and Walmart doesn't sit there and trash Target. They talk about what's good about themselves. Walmart's like, we got the best prices, we bring you the best value, we have the most of everything, we have this large super center you can shop at and you can do everything at. And then you've got Target. They bring them the higher quality product. They might cost a little bit more, but we all know what we're getting is better. And sometimes their prices do beat Walmart, and there's price matching and all this other stuff. They focus on what they're good at. They focus on what they are. I mean, I can't walk into Walmart and get the discount corner that you've got at Target, but I can't walk into Target and get a $5 shirt off the clearance rack that'll last me 3 weeks, but it's cute. You know what I mean? Like, they don't do that. So why in network marketing are we doing that? Why are we sitting there nitpicking one another? Okay, like if you're in Tupperware, why are we saying Paper Chef isn't as good as Tupperware? Or if you're in 31 Bags, why are we saying like you're gonna go live about me? I love Walmart too, I do. But like, why are we doing that? Why? What does that gain us? What are we getting out of it? I don't feel like we get anything out of it. I don't believe we do. And it doesn't move us forward. We're too busy worrying about what every other company is doing to put on our blinders, do the work, dig in, and actually do something in our business. And when you stop talking about those other companies, when you stop trashing other people, when you stop worrying about what they're saying, what they're doing, it doesn't matter. To me, like, pharmacy is it. I love pharmacy. I can tell you a million things I love about this company. Can I tell you a few things about the companies I've been with? Sure. But do they matter? No. I have plenty of friends in those companies. Plenty. And I 100% love and support them, and I want them to do well. That is what we need in network marketing in 2021. We need more of that and less of, oh, I hope I can save them, or, oh, that company sucks. Let's draw them to us because heaven forbid they're happy where they are. You know, we don't understand sometimes how crappy of an experience we're giving people with network marketing because we don't stay in our own lane, because we don't put on our blinders, we're not working, and we're too busy trashing everybody else. And yeah, exactly, Sarah. Like, when you're trashing others, when you have time to work on yourself, you don't. And I've said this time and time again. People complain about other people's lives because they're failing to live their own, but that 100% shows itself in network marketing constantly. And I know I'm like going off a little bit. I don't normally do lives like this, but I really feel like in 2021 we need to be doing things differently. Not just if, like, I'm not even talking about my company whatsoever. Are there people in my company that need to, like, maybe hear this? Probably. I don't know. I don't know who they are. I don't have time to worry about, like, Dick, Tom, and Harry, and Sue, Sally, and Joe. Like, no time. But ooh, it's pretty. Yeah, she's walking around with my Mary Kay purse, in fact. But, like, for me, I don't know. It's been bugging me because you see a lot of it, and people are building their businesses on that and expecting to do really well, and then when they fail, when their team falls apart because they're not positive, when they don't carry themselves in a positive way, they don't know what happened. And I feel like that in and of itself is a problem. It needs to be addressed. And nobody, I don't see a lot of people really willing to, like, speak up and talk about this a whole lot. I don't know if it's because they're scared. I gotta be honest, I was terrified to go live today because this has been on my heart for a while, and then some things happened and it just it brought it up in gusto. But, you know, it also got me thinking because I've seen some situations lately where I was like, oh, dang, I was that girl who thought when I left a company that I needed to trash the company that I left. When in reality, all I did was discredit myself, because if you leave a company and you trash it, that doesn't say anything about that company. It doesn't say anything about that upline. What that says to people is they can't trust you because you can't trust your own decisions. Like, for real. I mean, honestly, like, you can't trust your own decisions. If you join a company and you're all up in their bootay and you're saying they're the best, and then suddenly you hate them, you completely lose credit. Completely. And, you know, just people just don't understand. Like, they're ruining their businesses this way. I ruined my own business this way. And thankfully, with pharmacy, I've had this kind of do-over. I've been able to change the way I approach things and the way that I run my own business, and it's been a breath of fresh air, in so many different ways. But, like, I don't even know if there's anything else I can add to that. Like, when they, I don't know. So, you know, here's some things you can do. Stop talking trash about other companies. Instead, you know, talk more about your own company. Talk your own company up. If you only have time to talk your company up, do it. You don't have time to talk your company up if you're talking down about somebody else. Do not give space to haters. I've had a lot of haters since joining pharmacy. A lot. There's people in my life that are not even speaking to me right now because they think I'm stupid. I've done network marketing for 10 years. Why would I join another company? How am I possibly so happy here? They don't understand. But I was able at that point to let them go. We need to learn to let people go, and then make room for people who build you up. Like I said, I have a group of 10 women who are not even in my company that I can go to, and we can build each other up. If they're having a bad day, they know they can come to me. If I'm having a bad day, I know I can go to them, and they're not going to say, hey, join my team instead. No, what they're going to do is they're going to say, no, you can do this. I know you love your company. Go do the work. You got this, girl. That's what we need more of in this industry. That's what we need. You know, there's so many people out there so willing to be opportunistic if you're not happy one day in your business. And it's like any other job. Sometimes it gets hard. It's so easy, and people take this easy route of, instead of encouraging you to work at the business you're in, they're like, oh, hey, maybe you want to come here. Less of that. Less of it, okay? Because the reality is that person did not join that company because they didn't like it. They joined that company because they did like it. Whether it was the compensation plan, the company, the team, the products, they joined for a reason. We need to stop taking it as an opportunity to say, hey, maybe that's not the business for you. And start telling these women that they can do it. They join that business. They can do this. This is for them. And all they got to do is stand up and work when it gets hard. I got to be honest with you. I'm having the worst week ever. It's Wednesday. I got bad news yesterday. I got bad news the day after Christmas. Things are happening right now that are not good in my life. But if I were to stop working, if I were to stop doing the things, my business would crumble. And, you know, we all take time to grieve and take time for yourself. But, like, if I were to complain about those things and the people in my life were to say, oh, honey, it's okay, go take a day or a week or 2 weeks and come back when you're done, they're basically giving me permission to stop working my business and then start over. Because that's what happens in network marketing. If you stop working, you start over. You don't get to just pick up where you left off. Because people drop off. If you're not posting, people go see someone else. If you're not going live, they go watch whoever is going live. So, like, have those people who encourage you in your life and lose the haters. Okay. Don't focus on what went wrong in your last company. I have experiences. I could tell you horror stories from some of my past companies, but I don't have time to worry about that. I have no time to worry about what went wrong in those companies because I'm too focused on doing it right in this company. I'm too focused on being a good influence in this company that I don't have time for that. Like, who cares? They're not in my life. Like, that company is not a part of my life anymore. Pharmacy is. So why are we so worried about what happened 10 years ago or 8 years ago or last week? Like, why? Why does it matter? If something bad happened to you in a company last week and you decided to leave that company and join another company, forget what happened in that last company. Shut it out. Close that door. You already closed it. And enter your new company, your new opportunity with an open heart, an open mind, and just keep going because it doesn't matter what happened back here. What matters is what you're going to do going forward. So stop focusing on that stuff. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. And you know, oh, I already kind of said that one, but like we're all in business just the same as Walmart and Target. We're all in the same business. We're all in network marketing. We're all doing the same grind. We're reaching out to new people. We're making new friends. We're trying to sell our products. We're trying to build our teams. We're finding people who may or may not like our business. You know, it's funny is like someone you might be in a completely different business than me, and someone might not want your business opportunity, but they want network marketing. But they might like what I'm doing, and vice versa. And it's funny because like we think about each other as the competition when really we could be helping each other out. If you know they don't like purses, but they love makeup, I'll send them there. When I find someone who loves purses, you bet I'm telling them about my friend who sells purses. You know, if we had more of that in 2021 and less of the bickering back and forth and saying my company is better than your company and the constant arguing, we would go a whole lot further in this industry. There is just too much nitpicking. I understand we're in an industry filled with a ton of women, and that's kind of how we can be sometimes. We get emotional, we get dramatic. It is what it is. But if we push those feelings aside, act a little masculine, a little, it's funny because guys can be just as dramatic. Don't get me wrong, but like they tend to like they argue it out and then they kind of let it go. They could be fighting and then 5 minutes later be playing video games on the couch eating some potato chips. They don't care. I don't know what it is about guys. They just don't hang on to stuff like that. If we were able to do the same thing, can you imagine how much further in our businesses we would go? If we could just let it all go. It's crazy. But we need to be encouraging one another. We need to be building each other up. You know, it just boggles my mind after 10 years in network marketing. This is the one thing that hasn't changed. We're constantly at each other's throats. We're constantly looking at the competition as like the competition as far as companies as the competition as the people who are working in that company, in that MLM. When in reality, they're not our competition. People love Mary Kay. People love Avon. People love pharmacy. People love these companies. And I guarantee you, there's very little cross in the customer base because people find what they love, or they find someone that they trust, and that's what they use. It has very little to do with the product itself most of the time. I mean, if you really want to get into it. And thank you, Brittany. I haven't talked to you in a while. We need to talk soon. But I feel like, it's 2021. Now is the time to change this. We need to change the way things are done in network marketing. We need to be doing more for each other and less bickering, less fighting, stop tearing each other down, because we're all in this fight. We're all doing the same thing. We're all working towards the same goal. And, imagine, I'm going to do this one last analogy, and then I kind of want to get off because I don't want to keep going. I could tangent all day long. Think about this. If we were in a foot race, if you were running in the Olympics, imagine how the race would go if every single person who was running was so focused on the person in front of them and the person behind them that they were trying to pull people backwards or pull people forwards. You're trying to pull people down because you want to go, you want to get first, or you're trying to pull people, with you because you want them to win with you. It doesn't work that way in network marketing. It doesn't work like that in a foot race. First of all, no one would ever cross the finish line because it would just be a hobbled mess in the middle of the track. Those people are running so freaking fast in the first place. So imagine they grab a shirt and they rip it backwards. They're not going to actually get forward at all because, one, they're going to get disqualified. And two, what are people going to think? When they do win, is it going to be because they were honest, or is it going to be because they tore someone down? And are people really going to respect their character? No. And same thing goes, though, if you're at another company and you're trying to pull people into your company from another one, maybe they don't want to win the race. Maybe they just want to finish. And you're just trying to drag them along. They're going to actually slow you down. I know that sounds really stupid, but that's kind of how it works. If you're trying to drag someone along, you don't run faster, it slows you down. So we really need to, just like in a race, stay in your lane, work your business, run with those who want to run with you, but stop pulling people back who are ahead of you just because a lot of times it comes down to jealousy or being unhappy with yourself. Stop pulling people down. Stop trying to drag people away from something that they're happy being in. And let's just put on our blinders and do us in 2021 and encourage one another. Let's be that person running, but let's also be the fans in the stand saying, you got this, girl. You got this, guy. You got this. You joined network marketing and you have all the tools. You can do this. And I believe that about every single one of you watching this live. You join network marketing. You have all the tools. And what tools you think you don't have, you can find on YouTube. Everything is out there for us for free. Stop joining these trainings that cost you thousands of dollars. It's not worth it. Everything you need is right online for free. We have all the tools we need. You have everything inside of you that you need right now. Whether you just need to believe in yourself more or focus more on your own business and less on everything else going on around you, you 100% can do this. I believe in you. I really would hope that your upline and your sideline and your friends and your family, they all believe you can do this. It's time to do the work and dive in and have a fabulous 2021 with a lot less drama and a lot more of encouraging others, because honestly, that's really all we need in this business. More love and encouragement, a lot less. I said I was done. Oh my word. I gotta be honest with you. I get enough from the haters in my own life, in my own personal life, that I don't need complete strangers from another company hating on me too. I get enough. I don't need to hear it. And neither do you. Neither do you. What you need is someone that's going to cheer you on, encourage you in your business. If you have questions, answer them, whether or not you're in their company or not, and just be there for you. And whether you're in the right opportunity for you or not, embrace where you're at. And if it's not right for you, move on, and don't talk trash about that company when you leave. Just talk about why you love the company you're in. That's all you need to do. Let's leave the trash talk out of our mouths. I think that's probably the biggest, yeah. That's all we really need to do in network marketing in 2021. Leave the trash talk in 2020. Bring the positivity to 2021. And we got this, okay? So, I'm right with you. Okay, so I'm going to let you guys go. That's what I wanted to cover today. I'm just so, it's been on my heart and mind for a while. I'll get you. Hold on. Aw, you're okay? You're okay? Better? I'll help you in just a second, okay? Okay? I will turn it on, I promise. Told you she'd notice. But that, leave the negativity in 2020, bring the positivity into 2021, support each other, be there for one another. Stop nitpicking between companies and stop leaving a company and then trashing it afterwards. That actually does nothing for your reputation. It does nothing to hurt the other company's reputation. All it does is bring you to a bad light, and people are going to catch on. Oh, they're talking crap about the company they just left, so what are they going to do when they leave the next one? So, anyways, that's all I had to say. I hope you all have a fantastic Wednesday. We'll call that my Wisdom Wednesday for today. But hope you all have a fantastic day. Love you guys, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye.